Hi, Papa Joe Bush. Welcome to my YouTube page, Papa Joe Bush Fishing. The other day, I cleaned some redfish and told you that they could be cooked many ways, but I liked two ways the best. And so yesterday I did the baked redfish, and today we're going to do the barbecue redfish. Now, when cooking fish, I always make sure that it is very dry. I want to make sure that the water is off of it so that it doesn't interfere with the cooking process. Now this is very simple. I'm going to preheat my grill to about 350, and before I put the fish on the grill with the skin side down, I'm going to be spraying it with some Crisco butter spray. But first, we're going to dress up the fish a little bit. We're going to use a bit of lemon juice. Sprinkle that on there. Kind of move it around a little bit. Get it all over the top of the fish. Just like that. And then we're going to put a little bit of Yoshida's cooking sauce for grilling. That's what I'm looking for. A little brush. And we're going to put some of this Yoshida's on the fish. Spray it. Come on. Pour it around. Cover all the meat. Get that rubbed in there. Give ourselves a little bit of flavor. And then we're going to take Tony's Sacheries, and we're going to season it with the Tony's. To say it's a very simple recipe. And then I'm going to spray my non-stick on the grill. Turn the fan on so that we don't set off the smoke detector. And then we're going to lay the fish on the grill. And we're going to let that grill for, we're not going to turn it over at all. And so we're going to let that grill until that we can see the meat start to turn nice and white, so it's cooked. And at the very end, a few minutes before it's done, we're going to put some sweet onion barbecue sauce on it. So we'll be back in just a second while it cooks. Now, one of the things I did do once I went off camera is I put this lid on, because if you're doing it on a regular barbecue grill, you're going to shut the lid. Doing it on here inside, I put the lid to a pan on it to hold the heat, and we can see that it's cooking very nicely. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you what to do with some extra fish that you might have, and how you want to take it and preserve it in the freezer, and it'll be just as good as being vacuum sealed. Doesn't last that long in my house, but it can last up to a year. Now, here's some fillets without the skin, and we're going to use this Ziploc bag to put those in there. And then I'm going to add water to the bag, fill up the bag, and get rid of most of the, or all of the air that's in there. Just fill it up to the top, bounce it around a little bit. I'm going to close it up. So that there's no air left in the bag at all. And you'll be able to see when you lay it on its side. Whoop, got a leak. That if there's a little bit of air, there'll be a bubble in there, and you can open a little portion of it up, squeeze a little more out. We got one little tiny bubble, but that's not gonna hurt us, because it's not gonna be in there that long. And then we're going to just crack a little spot in the bag to let the water run out. When the water runs out, it's not going to let air in, but it's going to compress the bag just like it was vacuum sealed. And we're going to seal it back up. Lay it nice and flat, and you can put it in the freezer just like that, and it'll keep for a long time. So there's a helpful hint to keep your extra fish. Do a little check on it here. We can see that it's turning nice and white, cooking very well, and in a few just a little while. I'm going to put this barbecue sauce on there and let it finish cooking. The skin is going to cook nice and hard, and when you plate it, you'll be able to put it on the plate just like we cooked it, with the skin side down. And as you put your fork into the meat, it'll flake right off of the skin. You'll be able to eat it just like that. Let me cover this up again. We'll give that a couple minutes and we'll be right back. Okay, so our fish is well cooked, plenty juicy. We're going to take and put that on a plate. Serve that with some salad, and I like an ear of corn to go with it. Turn the grill to off, and thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and we'll let you know when there's more videos coming out. I think we're going to get on some schooling redfish. Some of these schools are anywhere between 40 and 200 fish, and we're going to get on some of them for next week and show you what that looks like. So thanks again for watching. See you later.